Hello guys, today I'm going to teach you how to solve a 3 by 3. This is the base of all cubes and it takes some practice to learn how to solve it. Let's get it scrambled so we can solve it. Alright, so the first step is to get the white cross. I'm sure everybody probably heard of this. So what you have to do is you have to get a cross in the middle of your white center. So this is your white center. The centers never move, even if you turn it like this. All the centers stay in the same position. So this piece has white and green on it. You want to find the white center and move the white piece here, like this, so it matches. Next, we find another one. We see that this one's here, so we can move it here. And then another piece might be here, but it's flipped. So what we can do is we can move it to this place, where if we turn it down, this matches. So let's look at that again. So what I did was I moved it to a place where if I turned it down, it would go into another spot. But this spot is not occupied by another good piece, so we can just move it there. So I turn it to a place where I can turn it down and put it into a good spot, and I turn it down like this. Alright, the last piece is already here for us, where we can just turn it down. So if your piece is sandwiched in the middle of two good centers, or pieces, you can move it up so that you can turn it this way and then move it down again. This will make it so that the piece is on top. Then you can turn it over the slot, which has not been yet filled with a good piece, and turn it down like this. Now you have your cross. So the next part is to get all of these pieces matched with the respective centers. So what you will do is you will move this piece up to the top. And you see how this is blue? You'll turn it so that it matches the blue center, like this. Then you'll turn it down twice so that it comes here. And now this part is matched. So what you will do next is you see how this piece just came out? You'll match it with that center and turn this piece back up. And then you'll repeat it for every single rest of your pieces. Like this one, which is green, you turn it to match the green side or center, and then you turn it down. If the last piece comes up, you just do the same thing all over again. But there's a chance your last piece will be fixed, like this. This is how you do the right white cross. The next part is to get all of the corners on the white side right. Like this corner, which is already right, I can use this as an example. You see how the edges have the same colors as the corner? So these two and these two match? That is good. So we see this corner would go here because this is red and green, and this is also red and green. So what we have to do is move it so that it's on top of the place we want to put it, which is down here. If we put it here, it won't be right because this corner won't go down here. Neither will this be right because this corner won't go down here since these colors don't match these colors. So let's turn it to the right spot. If we see that it's on the right side of our cube, if we hold it like this, so where the sides that's mashing is facing towards us, right? So what we'll do is we turn the side of the cube that this corner is on clockwise, like this. And then we'll put it so that it matches here. And we'll turn it down. Since we already know from the start that this piece will go here, this part will also match. Alright, now let's find another piece. So we want to put this piece here, but we notice that it's on the white side is on top. So what we want to do is still put it in the right place, but then we do the same algorithm like we did before, like this. But instead of turning it once, you'll turn it twice. And then you'll move it down. Now, if we turn it to the right place, which this isn't because these colors don't match, we turn it here. We see orange, orange, blue, blue. So we do the same algorithm since this corner, if it matches, is still on the right side of our cube. So we do this, where we turn the side the corner is on clockwise, we match it, and we turn it down. Alright, so for the last corner, we see that if we put the corner here, which is the right position, because blue, blue, red, red, it won't do well with our other algorithm because the sides that match are on the left. So what we do is almost the same thing, but we turn the side with the white side or with our corner counterclockwise, like this. And then we match it again, like this. And we turn it down. And now our white side is solved the right way. Unlike some other people say, I solved the white side. Alright, the next step is to get this whole second layer finished. So what we want to do is move a piece here. So also, another thing I want you guys to notice is that this actually makes a T here. Because our center is finished, and this piece matches the center, and the corners are also finished. So it kind of makes a little T. Alright. So anyways, what we want to do is we find a piece that goes either here or here. It doesn't matter which side you put it on. So you can put it here. And then we can find a piece that goes here or here. So in this case, we see that this piece actually goes here. So we will do some algorithms, which will be displayed up there, to put this piece here. So this is the left algorithm where we move this piece to the left. There will also be a right algorithm where we move a piece on top to the right. So this is the left algorithm. You see how this piece, which was up here, now got moved down here? That's how you know you're on the right track. So now we can move this piece here. We know that this piece will go here. So we do the right algorithm. Alright, now the second layer is solved. Notice that you ran into some cases that I didn't talk about. So one of the cases is where you want the piece, but you can't find it all around the top. And you notice that it's in a slot that you wanted to put it into, but flipped. So in this case, you can just do one of the algorithms that places a piece into the slot that you want. For example, if the flip piece is on the right, then you do the right algorithm like this. So what that just did is put one of these pieces down into this slot, which kicked the piece in this slot out. So now if we look for it, here it is on the top. And then we can just do the algorithm that puts it in again in the right way. And also another thing you need to notice about this algorithm is that it actually has to match here in order to put it in correctly. So if you did this and did the left algorithm, it won't work because it'll be flipped again. So what you will do is you do the right algorithm again like this, and it will be put in the right place. It's the same thing if you have a case like this. So you want a orange-blue piece, but you look on the top, it's not there. And you look on the slot that you want to put it into, it's not there either. So, and then you can look on the other hips of the cube, and you see that it's right here. So what you can do is do the right algorithm again, since it's on the right, and move it out. If you're doing an algorithm that kicks the piece out, it doesn't really matter which direction you do it in. So you can do it on this side and do the left algorithm, or you can do it on this side and do a right algorithm. Just make sure you're putting a piece in that has that does have a yellow piece. Because if you put a piece in that has non-yellow stickers, then that means you just put a piece in that you're gonna use later for another hip. So like this, I put a piece with a yellow sticker in. Well, now we see that the yellow-blue piece is right here. So we do the right algorithm again to put it in. All right. Now for the last one, since we saw the other piece was in here, it already moved itself out. So we can just do the right algorithm again. And there you go. Your 2 layers are solved. Please subscribe to my channel down below and smash that like button if you want more videos like this one. I will be looking at the comments for my next cube tutorial.